Hi, I'm Mick from RacingSnakes.com. Just like to tell you today about the contributor option for the photo store. This is where you can subscribe to become a seller on the Racing Snakes photo store portal. Before we go on to that though, we just need to quickly cover off what type of photographs you can upload onto the store. Obviously, they'll need to be adventure sports or endurance sports type photographs ideally, and of great quality. So I've just jumped over onto Lightroom here, and because at the moment we're limiting the size which you can upload the images of to 5,000 pixels long edge. This is plenty big enough to give a print of A3 plus size, so plenty big enough for most customers. So when you're in Lightroom, what you'll want to do is when you're exporting, and I'm presuming that most photographers do use Lightroom here, but there are other ways of resizing. But when you're going to the export option in Lightroom, then you will scroll down the page and go to the part there where it says image sizing. Tick the box, resize to fit, and there's an option there, long edge. Click the don't enlarge and 5,000 pixels. And the other part of it is it's quite important to add this part here to make sure that your resolution of 300 pixels per inch is selected. That means it's good enough quality to then print out for the customer. Please don't watermark any of the images either, and then export as you usually would do. Okay, so like Blue Peter Styley, we've previously done some of these before. So click on the Racing Snakes photo store and you'll be sent over to this screen here. Top right hand side there's the login option. If you click on the login option, then you'll see this create an account. In there it'll ask you for your personal information, address, password, and then the membership type, and the option at the bottom is the photographer option, which you'll need to select. This will allow you to become a contributor to RacingSnakes.com. Okay, I've already created an account, obviously, so I'll just log in. I'll know one of my accounts which is set up there. Okay, so the next thing you'll probably want to do is edit your account when you're in there and add an avatar or your photograph there. So when you click the edit account, and if you scroll down, there's a couple of actions there, and one of them is the change avatar. And another good idea is to quickly update your bio at this point. This allows your customers and future customers to read a little bit about you and see what makes you tick and what type of photographs you like, and makes people realise that you're a real person. Okay, once we've set up our account there and it's all looking nice and spick and span, the next thing is to start adding your media. There's a box there, add new media, and you select that. It's worth pointing out at this point as well that there is the option to change between a Java and a HTML Flash-based uploader. Sometimes Chrome doesn't like the Java one. So when you're in there, you get the Java-based option or the HTML5 one. I find the HTML5 one always behaves. So once you've selected that, you save that and hopefully do that. Save, yeah, there we are. So it's been updated. So that's all on your preference page as well. So we click on the add new media, and you're selected with a box there where you can add files. For this one now, I shall select a smaller option. I'll just go with this one here because we don't want to be watching the timer go, but you could select multiple images all at once, but we'll just add the one at the moment, otherwise I'm sure you don't want to watch a blue bar go by, or in this case it's a green bar go by watching an image upload. Whilst it is just uploading, I'll just tell you about the next steps. You'll be asked to either, to create galleries or albums, and you can then set the price of your image and also tell about your image, what the image is about, including adding searchable tags. So we're at 97%, 100% there. So once it gets to that stage, it then flicks off this screen automatically, and I'm just waiting for it to do that. This is always the moment you wonder whether it's going to let you down, but no, it hasn't, and that's good. Okay, so the first option we're selected with is to add a new album. So if I was to call this The Race, this is really just to make sure that it's for your own filing system more than anything else. So we'll make that public there. Yeah, if you wanted to add a password, you can add a password. If it was that's more like for a private gallery than anything else. So then we'll move on to the galleries. Galleries. Okay, you can't create your own galleries. However, I can create galleries for you. So drop me an email, mick@racingsnakes.com, and it literally takes me a few minutes to set up a gallery. So if you know that you're going to be going out and taking photographs at a particular race, it's worth pre-planning that and saying, Mick, can you set me up an image for or a gallery for the race 2016, and I can create you that gallery there. And then that will then be selected there, and you select on the image the gallery name, and it will upload into that gallery. Albums can't be seen on the Racing Snakes photo store, but galleries can, so it keeps it well organised, and that's why it's important to do so. So a little bit about the race there. So we called it The Race, and the description, you just type away whatever you want to do in there. Keywords. So you can add the name of the race, and perhaps the year, and a little description about what type of a race it is. It might be an ultra race, it might be an adventure race. Fat fingers today, can't type. And then add those, and you can see that these become searchable tags. The other thing to do is add photos. And the next part of this, and as I'm doing this, don't quite click the save just yet. Wait till you get to the last stage and then click save, otherwise you'll lose the screen. But you can also select here the pricing you want for any of the images. If you don't select this, then it will go through to the default prices which I've set on the website. So you have a few options here. You set the original photograph price, perhaps you might want to get £6 for that one, and you might be wanting to sell it for commercially, so you might want to put in £15 for that one. And then you might have images which you want to sell for web use, which are 1,000 pixels by 1,000 pixels, plenty enough for a majority of websites, but probably not great for printing. So it's a lower quality image which you're selecting there, which you can sell. Once you've got through to that stage, it literally is a matter of just saving. You can then, once that's been added on, click the close button, and you can see my media on there. And that was the picture which I've just uploaded there. If at any point you decide, oh, I didn't really want to add that picture, there is the delete button there, or you can edit the details in here again. So if you didn't set the price or the details, etc., not everything's lost at this point anyway, and you can add it to galleries, etc. So that's that part of it. Then you will be able to see it on the galleries. I added that into a random image or contributors, and there's the image. So the customer then will be able to select the image and have the 3 download option prices, whichever they want to choose. They literally click that, and it's downloaded to their cart, which they check out at the top there. I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching the video, and I do hope you become a contributor, and I wish you every success. Thanks a lot.